Aloha. Thanks for your consideration of the views expressed in this ThinkTech commentary, which we are calling an epidemic of violence.
Is it just coincidence, or are we having an epidemic of violence, most recently in New Orleans and Las Vegas? Why does this happen? Is it uncertainty about the future, or poverty, or racism? Is it feelings of isolation, mental illness, or polarization? Is it prepper survivalism or suicidal ideation? Or is it a cocktail of all of these things? Gun violence is increasing and out of control. Why wouldn't it be? Congress is doing nothing. It's not just the handguns. It's the 3D guns, the bump stocks, and so many high-powered assault rifles. Thanks to Trump, the NRA, MAGA, the GOP, Congress, and of course the Supreme Court, all working together. The epidemic of what has revealed itself as copycat violence seems viral more than ever before. Lessons learned, thanks to the media and the dark movies on cable. And this seems to be moving eastward to Europe, not the other way around. It includes more modalities now: cars and trucks, explosive devices, killing strangers on the street, pushing riders onto subway tracks, lighting people on fire, doing random murders and assassinations. It seems to be happening everywhere. It's unpredictable, and sadly it often includes the police. There's often a lone wolf suicidal element here. But why? Is it high stress in a time of hopelessness about what is happening to us? What can we learn from symbolic flags, manifestos, vehicles used, places, days and times, intentionally chosen to prove something? And how worried should we be about more organized violence?
Is it the gun lobby or the manufacturers? Is it the base or the Marlboro men who need to have guns for their self-image? Or is it a need to have these deadly weapons to express their power and pathology? More and more, our movie entertainment is centered around sadistic, cabalistic violence. We are showing so many unhappy people new ways to achieve murderous cruelty. We weaponize, politicize, and celebrate that violence, and we capitalize and profit by it. And to make matters worse, we pardon the offenders. We don't know how the Republicans in Congress can look in the mirror anymore. We can never forget or forgive them for the lives and tragic deaths of these victims, especially the children. Those deaths are on them and will always be on them. People in other countries think we're crazy because we tolerate the guns and killing strangers on the street, and children in the schools, and assassinating executives because we don't like what their companies are doing. Believe it or not, some of us actually support these murders, but the rest of us are not really safe anymore.
Is this what the result of our divided America looks like? Is this what the civil war we've been worrying about looks like? It's bad and likely to get worse. It goes far beyond the shootout at the OK Corral. The Marlboro man would never have imagined this, but now it has become the norm in modern America. Our civil society is in serious trouble. Given our long-time frontier and gun-toting mentality, maybe it's where we've been headed anyway. Maybe we just took a break for a while to enjoy civil society for a moment in history, but then we would simply return to the guns and violence. Where are the adults in the room? This is a legal, political, and culture point that simply has to be corrected, or we will continue to suffer the slings and arrows of continuing and outrageous violence. It's troubling when you read about it in the paper, but much worse when you are among the unwitting victims. Public safety has given way to fear. We know the worst thing we have to fear is fear itself, and that seems to be where we are going. Where is Congress? Where are the voters? And you? What will you do now?
Thanks for watching, and thanks again for your consideration of the views expressed in this ThinkTech commentary. We'll see you again soon for the next one. Aloha.